My name is Grace Gilbert.
Cambria Wasmack.
Lindsay Burnell.
I recently wrapped up a production at the new Niantic Bay Playhouse where I played Wednesday Addams. Currently in one of our rehearsal theaters. We have a main stage downstairs, super cool. My next professional contract is to perform on a Christmas show. I start rehearsals for that in October, and I am contracted through the rest of the year.
Since graduation, I worked as technical director for the Ivoryton Playhouse in Ivoryton, Connecticut, where there's summer productions.
It's such a tight-knit community. Get more specific training. You create a real bond with both your classmates and your professors.
Really intimate. Your education is very personalized, a sense of trust academically and human to human with your professors.
Kind of towards the end of senior year, one of the voice faculty stopped me and we were just kind of talking, and he was talking about what I want to do post-grad, and he was like, oh my gosh, you could totally be a vocal instructor or do things like that. And I was like, I don't know about that. And then Brendan Buckley, who was my voice teacher, popped his head out. Oh, you absolutely could. And then more teachers just kept appearing in the hallway. No, Lindsay, you can do it. And I was just sitting there like, oh my gosh, being overwhelmed by the encouragement of every faculty member just coming out all at once to shoot my anxiety down. And you could walk into any office of any faculty member at any time and they would do whatever they can to help you. It's real and it's really nice.
Plymouth was the last school that I auditioned for. Biggest selling point was walking into the theaters. The minute that you walk onto that stage and you see the grid, you see the fire curtain, you see the booth is way up in the stratosphere, you see the catwalk. It was like waking up on Christmas morning. First time I had performed on that stage was Little Women. Overwhelmingly beautiful and professional and exciting. And it's such a big reason why I have such a fond memory of not just that show, but every show that I've done on that stage.
While being a music theater major, I also worked as a stage manager and a technician, many hours in Hanaway.
Sense of awe walking into the space for the first time, realizing that that was going to be my workspace, my studies for the next years. It gave me such a sense of pride knowing that I was studying to work in spaces like Hanaway. A lot of community and professional theaters don't have half of the facilities and or equipment that we do.
My favorite in all of Silver. When I was a freshman, and I was the lighting board operator for Beauty Queen of Lebanon. That was my first ever production there. That spring, I was cast in Spelling Bee, also in studio. I spent the entirety of my freshman year in there, and ironic because I have never once performed in any type of realm. With my freshman year alone, I got so intrigued by it. You have to have this whole sense of spatial and kinesthetic awareness because it's you may be cheating out to house left, but that means house right is missing all the action. You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. My junior year is one of my favorite shows that I did at Plymouth.
One of the first things that got me was I didn't really understand all of the crazy hideouts, nooks, and crannies in that theater. There's this whole under the audience system of tunnels and doors and different entrances. And whoa, this is how you get around? It's a crazy workaround. There's all these hidden doors and passages. The first time I performed in it was for a dance project because it was such an intimate piece and it was such a strong piece that I literally got to walk right up to people and make eye contact with them and really connect with them. One of the first performances I did post-grad was in the round. So having that experience of working with a 3/4 audience was really beneficial.
Because it requires a smaller cast to be in studio as well, you really spend a lot of time with those people and you really create some of the most chaotic memories and bonds, and it's some of the most prominent memories I have